Good morning, everybody. Isn't it an amazing morning? I know it's been a really long time since I've spoken to you all. I've been traveling for almost 7 months. It's been amazing. I set out with my Crazy Dreamers TV show, set out to do a little bit of work, but then the journey actually became one that was really, really personal. It became a journey of self-love and self-discovery, and it's a journey that I've been on for a long, long time, but everything just seemed to click in when I had this time away for myself. You know, it's really interesting what I learned about myself, so I'd like to share that with you. Some of you know that I retired over 12 years ago, and even though I had retired where most people would, have this dream and would love to be in the situation I'm in, I still didn't fully appreciate that. I felt there was more to do. I felt I hadn't achieved success and I was searching. And then I found my purpose, and then I began Moloko. But during that time, I met the most amazing people. We were able to help over 9,000 children. I learned so much about business, and again, so much about myself. And it was hard, it was really hard. I worked harder, longer hours than I'd ever worked before. And I wasn't taking care of my own well-being. That really suffered. And, during the course of that time, I actually had adrenal fatigue. I got burnt out. And here I was, wanting to help others and realizing, now I realize, I didn't at the time, it's the old oxygen mask story. If we don't take care of ourselves first, we can't take care of anybody. And so during this time that I've had off, and I have been so free, I have just got back into my own well-being, looking after myself, getting really healthy again, I realized that I want to be retired. And I hadn't allowed myself to be retired because I felt this sense of guilt, this sense of obligation that I had to do more. And again, that was around me, I suppose, being really hard on myself, not appreciating, not being grateful for what I had achieved. So this is where I want to share with you what I'm now going to be doing. I'm going to be traveling to Europe again next month for a longer period of time this time. And I'm going to continue on my journey. And I'm actually going to wind down Moloko. I always knew that Moloko wasn't about just thongs, but I got heavily embroiled into that. And then I'm just going to be retired, fully retired. I don't know for how long, but I do sense that something else is brewing. I realize too that I can continue to make change by being the best example, by leading by example, the best possible version of myself. That has an enormous impact on others. And down the track, I may volunteer, I may consult and be a mentor for other purpose-based businesses, because I'm still very, very passionate about that. But I realize that there are other models. I don't have to do it the way I've been doing it. So I want to thank each and every one of you for all that you have given me personally, and of course contributed to Moloko. I will never ever forget that. So this is not goodbye. This is just simply a change of direction at the moment. Please stay in touch. I definitely intend to. Do keep following my journey. I hope it may be helpful to some of you. And I will continue to, reinforce this message about dreaming crazy. That's never ever going to change. So be well, stay in touch, and like I said, thank you again for everything, and I hope to continue to speak to you soon. Bye guys.